Time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go in our nation's capital. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. He'll look to throw. A dump off for Mason. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Complete to Jordan Mason. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks' 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now it's Mason, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jordan Mason taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. looking to put a drive together.
Red, I'm red.
Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Manny Hooker. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back.
And this is going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Mason. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. He's got some room to operate. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's Hall bringing in another one. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hey, Jupiter.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Hitting London coming across the field. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Big 13 heavy. Red on red. It's on. 13 blue. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Throw left side, there's London. Nothing on that one, it'll be 2nd down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Lawrence going to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Texas makes the score. Commanders 14, Seahawks 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on a scoop and score. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Sanders now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
To him, he will go down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rip, 23. Zone, this is hot. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's London. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn that field and gain any yardage.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter.
A gain of 26 yards.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, hot. Easy.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Hey, go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Here's a diving catch right side. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Lawrence will throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 28 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
2nd and 15. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not lapping it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. From the gun, it's Lawrence. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
All right, let's go. Hey,
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On 2nd and inches, Lawrence. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for our Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 1st down. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Laporta. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the